Hey, so we're back at it. Gotta poke all of our holes out. Um, and I think I'm gonna try to get out on a boat maybe later today. I haven't quite figured out exactly what's up, but it'd be nice to maybe go fishing or something. So here's what we got done so far. We have a little bit left to do on this one, and then we have a bunch to do on the other two. So actually, hopefully turn my phone on. Hey, Ken, one second. I'm gonna put my phone on do not disturb. All right. How are you? What's up, Sharp? How are you? All right, I managed to eat some food. So, okay, sounds good. Yeah, the YouTube angle is pretty sweet. What are they talking about? Welcome over here, Sharp. So I told Amanda, but I committed and I bought the cute little purple donut sprinkled Kershaw. So hopefully it gets here relatively soon. I'd like to return the one I'm currently holding, the pink one. So oh, thanks, Sharp. Yeah, gotcha. Sounds good, kitten. Yeah, that's what happens, you know? I appreciate you being here for any amount of time at all. So I need some recommendations on lav mics, um, for the podcast. And I just did a really brief trial run with my buddy. And right on. While you're by yourself again, like, what are you gonna get up to, Sharp? And I think we did a chest run on my phone, just invite voice memos to see how that sounded, and to kind of just like do a bit where he's never done pottery, he has no interest in pottery, but I'm bringing him on as um, an amateur potter who's been doing it for about 5 years, who wanted to learn about some stuff, and we just did a really dry run on it to see get recording done. Right on. That's awesome. Does he have a nice place? Hi, well, welcome in. I don't think I really want to spend more than $100 on a mic, just because I don't even know if I'm going to enjoy actually doing this podcast or not. But I would take recommendations um, over $100 too if there's something really spectacular. Especially if it's something that I can return. That'd be great. That sounds magical, Sharp. Enjoy yourself. Mm, awesome. Thank you, Amanda. We're making a trombone out of clay currently. It's the first trombone I've ever made, so I'm not entirely sure how well it's gonna work. So if you have any input, let me know. The big thing about the mics is that I just want something that I would like to have the conversations on the hilltop with people. Um, it's about 25 minutes to poke out cups, holes per cup. So 30 minutes, 60 minutes, about 90 minutes probably sharp. I appreciate that. But anyway, the dry run went really well. He knows nothing. It's just a buddy of mine who does very. Thank you, Amanda. I did a dry run just to see what it would be like with that sort of humor, and I think he'd be a good guest to have, or maybe even a podcast host, and we just do it together. And it's just the us back and forth, and each day we kind of go on an adventure and do a different thing. Um, okay, perfect. I appreciate that. I bought some pretty lousy mics over the years, um, trying to do things, and it's just never worked out. So be nice if this one worked for this project. I mean. Oh, okay. And the quality was actually good, and it was under 20 bucks? That's killer. Have fun, enjoy yourself, Sharp. Oh, welcome back. My god, I didn't even know you were gone. You were only gone for a fraction of a second. Yes, yes, of course, of course. Awesome. Thank you, Amanda. Hmm. Can you attach a little fuzzy mic to them as well and all that? Because again, I just kind of want to be walking around outside, or if I go on a hike with someone, I want to be able to sit over and have a conversation with them for a little bit, and we just make up crap. Um, Okay, cool. Is the foam I see, the thing is I'm learning about mics and everything. Is the foam for wind protection? I don't remember what it does what, or what thing is intended for what thing. I just don't know enough. I guess this will all be learned soon. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you have little Rambo with you. Ah, okay. Thank you, Sharp. I'm pleased with this so far. I wanna do more like this where the holes are gonna go all around the handle. I think that'd be kinda cool. I think it's gonna be a little bit hard to do, but I think it's gonna be very cool if we can pull it off. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. So good to me. My goodness. Always so supportive. At some point, we're gonna change the pattern, but I've been really I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been really enjoying this whole pattern over the other whole patterns that we've been doing over the last, I don't know, year or something. Joan, welcome in. How are you? Tell me about your day so far. All right, this is where it gets tricky. 'Cause I have to like do them on an angle. And now we have holes through the handle there, which is kind of cool. They're getting how cold we talking? Thanks for the likes over there on TikTok. Appreciate you. It's too bad I can't get a hole in there, but no! I pushed too hard. Shoot, I broke it. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell there, guys. Hold your horses. This is the one I think that we just trimmed really thin, hoping maybe we can fix this. And if it I'm gonna fire it if we can, and if it breaks anyway, I'm gonna keep it for myself. Well, there's still time, Joan. Everybody hold their butt for a second while I do this. Oh wait, maybe I can use this stuff. Yeah, right? That would've been a bummer. How cold are we talking, Sharp? Boop. If you guys head over to my you're welcome to stay on TikTok, but, the YouTube video, which you guys can see is right here. So I'm doing a YouTube live as well, and you can kind of really see what we're doing. It sure is happy. Alright, so that right there was our break. You think so, Sharp? We might be fine. Again, if it doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it becomes more black. Like, it gets really black. So this isn't even I would consider this like a gray color at the moment, happy. It goes like dark, dark black. Mm. Thanks for the rose. Yes, it is definitely the view is significantly better on YouTube than it is on TikTok. I just can't use that camera to show. Yeah, it's a really cool clay body. The only downside to it is that it has a lot. Did that just break there too? It has a lot of manganese in it, and so I just I'm gonna do 200 pounds of this clay. We're gonna make 200 pounds worth of pottery, and then I'm not gonna use this clay again. We're gonna go back to porcelain. Yeah, Joan, I'm happy to do a bowl. It's gonna be double walled though. I'm really into clearly into double walled stuff. So as long as you're cool with that, I'm happy to make a big bowl. But we're gonna do as many mugs as we can while I have interest because I don't know if you've noticed this, Joan. I lose interest in things very quickly in the studio. And so um, I'm riding the fact that I am enjoying making mugs right now. We've made the most mugs I've ever made for one firing so far, which is if we once we finish today, that'll be 6. That is the most amount of mugs I've ever put into one firing in my life. Yeah, I mean, obviously these don't work as cups, because there's holes in them. But that's all right. Are you working on teapots today at all? Double walled bats? What do you mean? Thanks, Joan. I do too. We'll find out though. It's true. I did do that. Um, it was a pretty good time. You want me to carve out individual bats? Oh God, happy. Sup, Cindy? We can do it, happy, but on one piece, but that piece is gonna be like $400. I just want you to know that. Sup, Sydney? How are you? Right? For these, um, after connecting everything, like 10 minutes. Don't tell everybody. I don't want people to know. We're making 3 mugs right now, and then I'm hoping we're gonna make another 3 mugs. Um, I would I would really like 10 mugs for my next firing. And when I say next firing, I mean the firing in October. We've already done everything for the September firings. Um, hell yes, Cindy, that sounds great. It's kinda nice, right? If only Huel would sponsor me now. Hell yes, Sydney. Well, happy you're here. I might do 2 more of these mugs tonight with you guys. I said 3 like 5 seconds ago, but I lied. What's up, Britt? How are you? Why'd you change your name? Yeah, right, Happy? It's such a good song. How long has it been since you have this name? Or how many more days do you have to wait till you can change it to something else? Um, it's more about how often am I firing than how long because I can just put my stuff in my oven and then biscuit the same day. So it's more about when am I firing an actual glaze kiln, which is about 1 kiln or 2 kilns every 6 to 8 weeks. And then depending on the kiln, I put in a certain amount of work. So I usually put about 110 to 125 pieces to my kiln every time I fire it. Yeah, I would prefer you did that instead, Happy. Then I don't want to make it. Let's do that instead. I think you should, Sharp. Sorry, I didn't see that top part you said. Thank you, Sharp. I barely understand English, so I didn't get it. At some point, I will be offering like retreats here, but that's a couple years out. Flash Hill, exactly, Oak. Why would I? I'm not ignoring you, Sharp. My kiln, Sydney. My coffin kiln. Yeah, I lose a lot of pottery. Um, the success rate is I probably throw away about 25% of the work, or I refire it. I'm not throwing it away. The people who just break stuff, um, yeah, that's silly. You can literally just refry it. But about 25% of it gets refired. Fair. I know. I could. I could. I like refiring the stuff though. Refired work looks really nice. It's usually nicer than the original stuff. So I'm very curious to see how this black stuff comes out because I'm going to be doing a lot of flashing slips and then a lot of chinos on this stuff, and that's it. And then the porcelain stuff is all going to be um, my disgustingly blue, cobalt, drippy blue. Oh, I ordered lamp parts, so we might do a live later, and try to make a lamp together. I don't know how to make a lamp, so if anybody here knows how to do that, hopefully you're here for the actual video. If it's ugly, prof, um, I don't know. They're why are they throwing this stuff away? But prof, sometimes it's under fired, sometimes it needs just a little bit extra juice on its color. Um, Sometimes pieces crack and those ones get chucked, but thank you, Sharp. Oh, I'm sorry, Amanda. Do you have to? Well, I keep the cracked ones a lot of the time for myself because usually the cracked ones are really pretty. And it's the few times that I can justify keeping work. But like, for example, this is a reject cup that I'm drinking out of right now. Um, there's nothing particularly wrong about it, but for the price point that I sell my work, I don't think it's high enough quality for what I want. I see. Mm, mm. How long do the matches or the games last, usually, Amanda? Do you have to be there for a long time? Hi, Grace. How are you? Mm, gotcha. Gotcha, Sharp. Mm. All of that's annoying. Amazon, Joan. They come in a massive pack. They were $3 too for all these finger condoms. Hmm. I'm gonna have to Google a little bit more. I don't know enough about it, about that kind of pottery. Hell yeah, Sharp. Oh my god, Mac, how are you? I just got them on Amazon, Joan. Highly recommend them. Finger condoms? Probably not. If you message me on Instagram, I'll send you the link. Oh, we need to make matcha plugs soon too. Good, Amanda. Oh my god, top secret, you're so good to me. I didn't, Mac. To be honest, I forgot. Oh, no, I did, I followed her. She had the cool paintings. Yeah, I'm following her now, I think. Are they? Fascinating. A matcha plug is the, little butt plug that the whisk stands on, and if anybody tells me that's not what that is outside of a matcha whisk stand, then they're wrong. I do not usually make things perverted, but that's exactly what they are, and I don't, you know, go look at one and tell me otherwise. Thanks, Jess. Appreciate you. Oh, I'm always good at poking out a good hole. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, what do you think? We're gonna buy a mic. Probably gonna buy the mic that Amanda, even though I haven't, well, Jess. Well, uh, let's make sure there's no stragglers. There's a straggler. Come on, buddy. Cool. Anyway, we're gonna buy that mic that Amanda, recommended most likely, and, so all this needs a lot of cleanup a little bit, but we gotta put holes in our last one, and then we can clean everything. Yeah, it's too much for me. I think matcha plug is a much better name. Okay, question for you guys. Before I've been doing these elaborate patterns, what if I just did squares? Repeating square, like big rectangles back to back to back. I want to do that. I want to change things up a little bit. Oh yeah, it's going to be very helpful, isn't it? They sure can be. Oh my God, Prof, you dirty, dirty boy. Jess, I think you would like Prof over on wherever this is. Okay, here, hold on. You know what I need to do? We need to put this back on the wheel for a second. I have, and I did on a double wall piece already, and I don't like it. I mean, it was fine. Because he's also a perv, Jess. Uh, you wouldn't actually get along. Don't. It's just I thought that was funny. Um, how do I tap something that's uh, whatever, close enough. Anyway, yeah, the checkerboard was fine, and I gave it away. I didn't give it away. I had it on and it was in a mystery box. You want it with something else? Okay. Ugh. Oh, you can't be a perv if you're a girl? Gotcha, 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 gotcha. I'm learning things tonight. Because of protection. Hey, I that is a respect. I was trying to set you up with someone else who was also a perv, prof. Come on. I was doing a nice thing. That was a respectable thing for me to do. Um, okay. Okay. Okay, so now I have a top line and a bottom line, and I wanna be pretty good about this. Um, do hmm, I wonder if I have painter's tape in here. Give me a half a second to look if I have painter's tape. Oh, I do. Hello. I don't know if this will work because I don't think it was this. I don't think tape will stick to this, but we're gonna just try something. That's true. That's true. Fair, 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 fair. Totally, you're right, Jess. Grace, at the moment, I'm listening to Louis Armstrong. Later. See you soon. Oh, I do it all, top. You know it. Okay. I don't know if this will work, but let's just see. I wish I had thicker tape. And again, I don't know if this will even stick. I guess it doesn't need to stick. I just need to draw. I just need to draw a line because I was gonna leave the line anyway. I do. My mom, I think I told you, my mom's a pianist, so I grew up with a lot of piano around. This is probably not the most efficient way of doing this, but I don't care. Okay, and then before we go any further, I'm just gonna quickly see 1, 2, 3. Okay. Do we like the width of that? I don't know if I like the width of that. Art Tatum. I don't. I've never heard. I'm gonna put them on right now. Art hats. Oh yes, of course I do. T for Two is such a good song. Tate, excuse them. Um, I just can't decide if I want to like freehand this or not. Let's see. Let's just poke out some holes and see what happens here. So that's our top line. That's our bottom line. Sounds good. Jess, what are you getting to the rest of the day? I don't know yet. That firing is September 18th, and it takes 10 days. So we're not going to know until October how that clay body comes out. I'm bisque firing it right now, but I'm not sure. Thank you. Thank you. I know, Prof. I like to, you know, make people upset with all my audacious behavior. I don't know if you've noticed that or not. Okay, first off, I love this. I love this so much. Look how good this looks. Shadow was fine, wasn't Shadow fine? There was notification that you banned Sharp. Thanks, Amanda. It's not perfect. I clearly went off script. It has a curve to it, but I agree, um, but I'm not going to. Yeah, prof, that used to be my whole thing where everything was holes. That was, like, years ago when I first started doing that, that was my whole shtick. I need to cover up this hole somewhere, so, um, you know how it is. I'm sure you were there at one point, prof. Well, I'm not paying attention to anybody if they're saying anything for a second. I'm gonna do one more row. I kinda like that they're, like, bending up towards each other because of the roundness. I'm just gonna keep doing this around the pot. The thing is, so a huge part of the reason I do the holes on the double walled stuff is to reduce weight, is otherwise these double wall pots feel like 2 pots. So if I don't get rid of a mass amount of the weight, then it's kinda like, I don't know, it's not great. Guess I'm realizing I don't have to have both lines because, um, it doesn't matter, because if I have 3 holes, it's all that matters. Hey, good. How are you? What's new? What's happening? I know I am, but I'm paying I have to pay more attention on this for once. Oh, prof. Oh, prof. Oh my. I do, I do. I of course I do. We've been in here for how many hours? And I said that we might make 2 more mugs tonight. Just idiotic of me to have said that, but there's Sydney. Ugh, I'm so excited for my donut knife to show up. It's gonna look so cute, guys. I'm so excited. I think we're gonna do one more row on this one. Feeling spicy on it. Shadow, I would love for you to buy my cup for free. Yeah, Grace, I've been looking for a new little knife to carry because I lost my Kershaw, and I bought this really cute pink handled one, right? But the problem is that it's cute and everything, but is it cute enough? And I found a really cute knife that is donut colored with sprinkles on it, and then it has a blue handle and purple accents. It's so cute. Honestly, the pink just pink? Are you kidding me? Of course it's not cute enough, Sharp. I need extra. I want extra cuteness on my things. Also, man, if you're over there on TikTok still, this was a great music selection. Right? Me? Sharp Extra? What are you talking about? Day-to-day stuff, you know. I live in the middle of nowhere. I got things to cut, you know? Fema, how are you? What's new? What's happening? Shadow, when this one's available, I'll set you up a free promo code just for you. You'll get this 100% free. Well, I'm still enjoying it. Mm. Yeah, there's no honestly, tell me one extra thing I've ever done. I've never made an extra thing ever, and there's nothing in my life that's extra. Name one thing. What's up, Moonlight? What kind of projects are you working on? How'd the rest of your trimming go, JR? I'm sorry I could only stop in for a little bit. I was dying of hunger. Is that really extra? You know? I feel like everybody should own a donut, styled, knife. I feel like everybody who doesn't own one, that's the issue. It's called, the Mini Iridium, donut dessert, dessert Kershaw, something like that, I don't know. I bought it and I don't remember the name of it. Awesome, glad to hear. I disagree. I disagree, you know? Name one more thing. Okay, you know what? Fine, I'll give it to you there on that particular thing, Sharp. You name one more thing, and, uh, and then I'll concede, but I doubt it. I don't think you'll be able to. I don't think it'll be physically possible for you to name one more thing that makes me extra. Mm. Are they for a specific firing, JR, that you got coming up? I kinda wanna bring the holes down all the way to the base and have them meet, so they're, like, holding hands or something down there. Again, seems cuter to me than just squares. Shadow, it started about 3 minutes ago. Grace, who told you that? That wasn't that's proprietary information. Also, it's apple season right now. Oh, the apples have been so good so far. I ate 22 pounds of apples in the last, like, 3 days. Ugh, gonna go get some more soon. I think I want these to some of them to come all the way down. Awesome, cool. When's the sale? Not all of them coming all the way down, but just some of them. Mm, or maybe not maybe just maybe not all the way down, maybe just hmm. Ah, that makes sense. That does sound like me. Thanks, Audrey. Oh, man, that's coming up. Good luck. Do you think you're gonna have enough work to fire? Same here. Shadow, are you from the internet? Oh my god. This is cool. Nope, it's not gonna make a difference. Those look kinda janky inside now, though, but no, it's not gonna make any difference. Alright, time to clean up. Yeah, brush is, on the internet somewhere. So now we have to scrub all of our pots down, give them a nice bath. Thanks. It's specifically to be extra grace. Clearly, you guys all think I'm extra, so I'm clearly making double wall pots just to be extra. Oh, man. Thanks, Sharp. Appreciate it. Shadow, it means that if you say something she doesn't like, she can, ban you from the chat. So, yeah, I think it'll be fine, right? Round it off, square. Round it off, square. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but I can't really pick this up without awkwardly holding it. Thanks, exactly. That's how I describe them to most people, Maddie. The holiest of cups. I think so the next 2 that we do are probably gonna be with this style sharp. I'm done with the other one already. I'm bored of the other style, at least for the mugs. We need to make some, you know me and some matcha bowls, and then maybe some double Waldo Choco as well, and maybe some double walled teapots as well. But we have a lot of work to do in the next month, like a disgusting amount of work. So, how'd it go? I so rarely do that kind of firing. There's more that can be done, but we're gonna just leave this alone for a little bit. You're welcome to it, Aubrey. I don't want to though. Well, but here's the problem, these are dry already, right? Um, so I can't put a hole through that. It'll just break. Gotcha. That makes sense. But you got enough that it was like a worthwhile thing? Would you do it again? It will be on the podcast for sure. I also wanna make more pieces like this one, where the holes go around the handle. I'm glad you're into it, Sue. Mm. I have a 10-day firing we're coming up in a couple days or weeks, and most people don't bisque before going into that one, but I'm going to. I mean, I am right now. That's what's being in my little bisque kiln. No, Grace, I have a dog. Her name is Olive. She's wonderful. There she is right there. Oh, if everybody's saying hi to you. There she is, being all happy over there. There, JR. Cleo, why would I make a cup that has holes in it? That doesn't make any sense. Olive just says hi as well. All right, she's trying to sniff the cookies out of my pocket, but so she's a little preoccupied. Just how'd your pumpernickel come out, by the way? Here's the thing, Cleo. Technically, pottery is not art, as the world will tell you. So, more likely than not, it's going to be uh, some kind of functional piece. Didn't you? Wait, what did you make? I thought you said pumpernickel. Am I messing that up and having this whole fantasy that you made pumpernickel earlier? Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. She's a whippet lab. Oh, pumpkin loaf. Okay, see, you know what? I'm really good at remembering the first letter to things, names included, and then not remembering the actual naming of anything that anybody's ever talking about. It's kind of a superpower of mine. Always be slightly right, but always mainly wrong. All right. I paid so much attention. Don't even start. Don't even start here, Sharp. I'm mainly paying attention to you guys, like 90%. I want one that's like a snake. Okay, okay, new pattern. Snakes that go around and then snakes that go under. Alright. I have things brewing for the next 2 that we're gonna do. I think those would be very cool. No, Shadow, I have a pig named Jahan. Have you guys ever watched, What We Do in the Shadows? Jahan just made me think of that. One of the few TV shows I actually can reference. Ah, it's so good. So good. I haven't seen the last season yet. I'm too sad to watch it because I don't want it to actually be over. Get out of my tea. It's my tea. Ah! What did I just do? I think I just ruined something, but I can't tell what I ruined, so maybe I didn't actually ruin it. I sure am, Grace. Where are you from? Good. I'm glad it was great, Jess. Did I really what, Shadow? I've never uh, you know what's funny is that Gilmore Girls is based in my town, and so I have, like, right now I've never watched Gilmore Girls, I'm not gonna watch it, I have no interest, um, but they have a festival in my town now every year. And now I have all these weird people who just like go onto the lawn in my town and just take pictures of these stupid things, and it's just insane to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you? Yeah, no, it's literally based around in the town that I live in. But I'm gonna tell you right now, there really isn't much reference, is from what I've been told. The only thing that actually is in the show is the pantry, and then, you wanna go to Kent or New Milford if you want a town that looks more like what it is in Gilmore Girls. Is it? I've never seen it, Jess, but it is based in my town. They keep having conventions, and they keep trying to put up the first year they had conventions for it, they put up giant barricades like us yokels actually wanna go see it. Um, the funny thing is they've never actually gotten any of, like, the main people from Gilmore Girls to come to this. It's just like a scam to get people to come into the town. Yeah, well, you're welcome to it, you know? "Aura, what's up? Thank you, appreciate you." Okay, from Slovenia. Very cool. That sounds mildly entertaining, honestly. Alright, let's look at the 3 that we just did, and then, I think I wanna see maybe I might go f I might go fishing with Olive, maybe take the boat out or something like that. I haven't I don't really know. That's awesome, Aura. Do you live somewhere that has a craft center nearby? Alright, let me, move you guys. Ooh, hold up. Hold your butts. You're going for a wild ride. There's TikTok. Hi, Olive. Oh, yeah. See if I can get Olive's dinner. I mean, she's already has salmon waiting for her for dinner tonight. I haven't cooked it yet, but, um, it'll be nice. Be nice to get her a trout or maybe a perch or maybe, a walleye or something, I don't know. Anyway, here's what we did tonight. It took I don't know how many hours we've been doing this, but, it took us a long time to get these 3 done, but I'm happy though, I really like them, and, I probably will not have the if I do end up going fishing tonight, I'm not gonna have time to or have the energy to, make any more stuff today, but if I don't go fishing, we'll be back in here in, like, an hour, and then spend, like, 3 more hours making 2 more or 3 more of these. Um, damn, I'm sorry, Aura, where are you from? Thanks, Sharp. Thanks, Grace. Thanks, Audrey. At the moment, no, I would not come to Russia, Shadow. Alright, I'm gonna go Switzerland? Oh man. I if you can play someone to hire me to come out, I'll teach a lesson. You can have a free one. You can get me out there. I'm good, Shadow. Appreciate you, though. Thanks, Mary. Alright, I'm gonna go do this. I might be back, I might not, I don't really know. But thanks for the rose, Aura. Olive, you stay here. Ooh, my lamp parts can't are here. Aha! Hold up, little dog, you stay here for a second. I don't want them to get trapped in. Um, alright, I gotta go. We might put a lamp together later, together instead of making more cups. So which I'm psyched on. So if anybody knows how to do anything with lamps, I hope you show up later because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, bye.